My hair's big.
My hair's big.
My hair is big.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tanya, and the one holding the camera is my daughter Savannah. Today, we're doing a car vlog again. That's what me and Savannah do now because I only see her like twice a week. We're getting coffee, if you didn't guess. And I was trying to think of a topic, turn this heat down, for us to talk about in the car. And right as we took off, Savannah just randomly asked something about rich. Like, did you ever think about or wished you grew up in a rich family as opposed to, you know, a regular family? And I was like, I think everyone probably has those thoughts, like, oh, it would have been nice if I grew up with everything I had. But then, you know, Savannah's like, yeah, but you don't develop, would you say, character?
Yeah. But the thing is,
I was saying you don't grow with, like, you don't have like a natural motivation in you to get things that you want or need because you have everything handed to you. So I think that growing up with less than creates a person who is ready and willing to work for what they need. Right,
but to say goodbye to that struggle of your first paying for things on your own and you have zero money in your account, that I would give anything to get rid of that. Because I am at that age where I'm paying for things on my own now, got no money in my account.
Yeah, but I still think it's better to grow up in a family that has less than, because you don't grow up spoiled, which there's a whole thing about growing up spoiled. I think that, have you ever heard of Peter Pan syndrome?
I've heard of it. I don't know what that means.
So Peter Pan syndrome is people who grow up very spoiled, have everything done for them, and they're full-on adults in their 20s, 30s, sometimes even 40s, and they're still living with their parents and living off their parents and relying on their parents as full-on adults. Not like you're 18, 19, 20 years old, but like full-on, you need to be out of the house by now adults.
Oh, like Colty.
Yeah. That would be, people say like Eugenia Cooney has Peter Pan syndrome. That one guy who murdered his parents, he had like Peter Pan syndrome. What do you think?
Yeah.
I do think that rich people that have everything handed to them, you don't even have to be rich to have everything just handed to you all the time and be spoiled. Those people, I think, are at risk of having Peter Pan syndrome.
When you said murdered his parents, it reminded me, I just saw a case of a girl who had her like boyfriend and his friend or something murder her parents and then murder her brothers.
Oh. It's sad that there's so many cases like that.
Guys, I just finished reading a book last night. It was really good. I'm also writing my book still. I'm on chapter 20.
You read The Ritual?
The Ritual, yeah.
That was a Christmas gift to her from James.
By Chantel Tessier. That one was a birthday gift, I think.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Is that a smut?
Yes it is. That one, trigger warning, like, okay guys, I highly recommend this book, but, and there's a trigger warning at the beginning of the book, because if you get triggered easily by violence, there's like mentions of essay, like it's really, really dark. It's a dark book.
Okay, so if you get triggered by that stuff, just don't read that book.
Yeah, don't read it, because there's like a little bit of everything in that book, but it's so good.
And you're writing your book?
Yep.
Have you thought of a title for your book?
I have ideas. I haven't picked one yet.
So for those who don't know, if you're new here, Savannah has always, her whole life, been interested in writing, and that is one thing in her life that has never changed. She's always had an interest in being a writer and becoming an author. So even though she's wanted to do other things in her life, that is one thing that's always remained the same. She's always wanted to write books.
Yeah.
So she's currently working on a book she's been working on for a long time now.
And I don't even know if she knows this, but I always planned to go to college, right? But in my head, I always had the plan that I would finish a book while I was in college, right? And I would just quit college to be a writer. That was always my plan.
It would be pointless to even go to college. If you
Well, but then I'm in college if I don't end up finishing a book, and then I have a job.
So how many chapters have you written? 20?
20.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So her book is under like the fantasy supernatural type genre.
Yeah, and it has romance too.
Yeah. The little bit that I've read, because I've read the first chapter myself, and then she's also read out loud some parts, and it just sounds really good, because I'm also interested in those types of things.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Honestly, I think my favorite part of this book, because I've started other books before, but for this book, I think one of my favorite things about it is the characters, because
you have spent a lot of time.
I spent so much time making the characters believable and making them good. And what I like, what even Josie's read like almost all of it. And what he likes about it is the interaction between the characters, because it's so real and it's so fun, and it's like, I've always been pretty good at dialogue, not to like toot my own horn, but I've been pretty good at dialogue. So like having the interactions between the characters, I love that about this book.
Yeah, she showed me, was that last night?
A couple nights ago.
2 nights ago, her she did a whole thing on Pinterest, like a
I did some boards.
what's that called? A fantasy board, or not fantasy board? What's it called?
I made Pinterest boards.
Okay.
Like a vision board?
Vision board, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, she made these whole like character vision boards of different photos of what these characters are supposed to look like and what their style is, and so the reason she's doing it is because she would like to someday have her books, or maybe at least just this book, or this series, because I think you're going to make it a series,
A trilogy.
Right? A trilogy. She wants it to become a movie, you know, like Twilight did and stuff, and Harry Potter.
Or an anime. Yeah, she doesn't like that idea. You can tell.
Not into it. And Savannah never was either, so I don't want to hear it. Savannah used to shit on anime so bad.
I love anime. Y'all should watch Horimiya. It's the best.
I was going to say, did you wear shoes? She's just sitting here barefoot on my seat.
I do that all the time in Josie's car. I can't sit with my feet down.
Car.
I can't sit with my feet down. I have to sit with my feet up. At the dinner table, in the car.
I did that too at the dinner table. I can't do it right here because my foot's on the brake. I usually do it with my right leg, but I'll put like my foot up kind of like this. Anywhere I sit, I have to have my feet up, but it's just more comfortable for my back. So I don't know if people think that it looks really like I'm being rude, but I just do it to be comfortable. Any way I sit, it's just to be comfortable. If I sit with my arms across my chest, which is comfortable for me to do a lot, it never means that I'm like pissed off or whatever. It just means that this is how I'm sitting. This girl, oh my god. She's running like a toddler across the street. All right, we'll come back after we get our coffee. Okay, so we got our coffees. I got a iced vanilla latte. Savannah got the same thing, but added caramel. Mine, as usual, could definitely use more sugar.
Bruh. They put sugar in it.
They didn't put enough. They put enough sugar for it to be a very tiny coffee, maybe, but not this large thing.
Oh, okay.
But the girl who works there now, she must be somewhat new, because it's usually a dude. But she's so cute, and she has an accent, and I think it's a German accent. But sometimes certain European accents can sound alike, so I'm not really sure.
Sorry about the shakiness.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
A girl came through the drive-thru yesterday and said, "Can I get a large Coke with 3 pumps of vanilla in it?"
Coke?
Yeah.
Ew!
Oh, it's really good.
Jesus, all these bumps. What else?
Y'all, the country roads are so bad. It was boom, boom, boom. Messed up tires.
The roads in Illinois are awful.
I met a horse. I saw him poop.
That's so random.
He was pooping while walking.
They do. Don't you ever remember being on pony rides and they'd be pooping while
That's
you're riding
a pony.
on it? It's the same thing. It's an animal. It's like a horse. And they poop when they walk. And you would be riding on a pony, or your brother would be riding on a pony, and while you're on the pony's pooping. And guess what? The mommy who's standing next to the child to make sure the child don't fall off the pony has to be careful that they don't walk in that poop. That's the parent's job. You probably never thought about that when you were little and on the pony.
She wants me to ride her horse.
That was so weird.
But she does.
Yeah, Savannah went to a friend of hers that they have a horse.
She has a horse.
I think they got that. I think they got that memo. What's the horse's name?
I don't know.
You don't know the horse's name?
I don't remember. I remember the other horse's name. The other horse's name was Rio. And they have a horse named Boo.
The same people, your friend?
Well, no, it's just the other horses that are in the stables. The
You know what?
stables.
Did you staple?
No.
I would love to see a video, or take a video of you riding a horse. That would just be fun. Oh, a random dog. That would just be funny.
I can't ride a horse.
Okay.
Because I'm too clumsy. I'd fall off and get stomped on. She assured me, she said, I'm the clumsiest person ever and you'll be fine.
Guys, I need to start going live again. I haven't gone live in a while, and the thing is, I don't know what to do on a live. I should probably try to do some live reactions, but I kind of need to do that. I got a computer, a laptop for Christmas, and like a webcam and stuff. But the webcam that I got isn't compatible with that computer, so I had to exchange it. And once it's like literally February 1st. I haven't exchanged it yet.
It's February?
Bro, today's February 1st.
I thought it was January.
It was yesterday. But anyway, once I get that exchanged, because I don't even know where they bought it at or anything. I don't know where the receipt is at, nothing. But once I do that, then I can have that whole thing set up, and I can play around with it and figure it out, and hopefully do, some songs live. And I don't know how that would go with copyright issues, but, maybe I can do that more often if I just do like a membership, and then you can get live reactions. Let me know if that would be interesting. Like, if you'd be interested in doing a membership.
Whatever happened to your Patreon?
Or a Patreon. Like, either a membership or a Patreon where...
They've let you know they're interested, and you still haven't done it.
Oh my god.
How much reassurance do you need?
A lot. How much reassurance do you need?
I never asked for reassurance.
I guess this was a nothing burger vlog.
Nothing burger.
Yep, a nothing burger vlog. And bless you. And I know y'all like these little nothing burger vlogs, so we're going to continue to do them.
Yep.
Anyway, thanks for joining us on our morning run to the to Dunkin. It actually is morning too. It's actually 11:11 right now. It is morning time. Usually when we have to get Savannah coffee, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, or so. Yeah, it's actually morning.
Guys, I want a baby.
Savannah, you are 19.
I'm almost 20.
So? I know you're not. You've got a long way to go. You got 6 months.
That's old enough.
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed coming with us for the ride to get coffee. If you did, please give it a like. Join my Discord if you are interested. The link to it's down below. And we will see you next time.
Bye, Poopies.